Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jack Blade and today we're starting a new series in the game New Cycle. It's a pretty new title. If you haven't heard about it, I would definitely recommend checking out some trailers and stuff. We'll be looking at some mix between Factorio and Frostpunk, like settlement survival, Banished style, but with factory logistics and stuff like that that we need to figure out in the game. So, let's see. We are going to start a new game. We're going to select campaign. We're going to go for the standard timeline. You can start with like a lot more developed. This I will start with, and then which map will we start with? I want to go with this because it is the largest map, and I really like big, expansive vistas to play at. I'm going to have difficulty at normal, and that is it. We're going to jump into the game. I'm just gonna switch over this here. It's in the background so I can actually see what I'm supposed to be doing. There we go. You know, I actually planned these videos out in advance. Okay. There, we are loaded in. On the first step, it says, "We've reached this unknown land after a long journey. It seems isolated and safe. We hope it'll offer enough resources for a new start. Choose the most suitable spot to settle in the area and guide us to set up our base camp." That is exactly what we will be doing. Alright, so bottom left you can see we have the minimap. So this is our area. And as you can see, we have like it is really good looking. It's really good looking. Now our big mission here is like picking a spot that gives us what we need. You can see these are stone deposits. You can see over, I think this, yeah, we have iron deposits. We also have wood we need to keep track of. Here's more iron, there's more stone. And so I want to be close to this stuff, like this combo of iron, stone, and trees. Also, if we open this and we look at the layers, you can see that there's water a little bit all around us. We have the wind layer. You can see that there's like wind, a lot of wind here. Mining layers, you can see these are places we will be able to mine for resources later. Fertility layer, this is where we can plant a lot of crops and stuff. So that's also something to keep in mind. And then we have the drilling layer for drilling for oil, which we have two areas, one over here and one over here. So I want to kind of set up around here because it is like smack dab in the middle of all of that. And here, you see I have a grid I can place on. I can also press tab and completely go like this. I can switch it around and I have free placement mode kind of thing. I kind of like placing it on the grid because of the logistical like aspects of the game. And let's place it here on this hill. Boom. Hill is now removed. A message from the community. Let's see what is up. I'm gonna slow down the game first. You see we have a ton of different speeds. And I tend to go for this. I don't really pause, but I tend to set the game to 0.1 speed when stuff is happening. Here's the story. If you want to read, pause and read. And I do not want to have the tutorial. I am the tutorial. Here we go. So let's see. Now we have roads. We can place down these for resources. Field camp for iron, stone, logs. And this for mushroom, fish, meat, and herbs. And this is for water. So the two most important parts right now, or like all of these are super important, but we really need to set up so we can get lumber. So we need to set up the field camp, and like you said, you can see here, stone, you have stone, you have wood, you have iron, and I kind of want to set this up so that we have access to at least the stone and wood starting out. So let's place that here. Actually, let's see if we can get it in here. If we can get a ton of it there. Because these don't need roads. These aren't roads, these are dried out riverbeds. So you can see we're getting that, and that's going to be constructed. We also need the gathering camp. You can see how symbols pop up, and I'm going to want to place that. Let's see. I want to have at least 2 mushrooms in it. There we go, and there's some meat as well. That's good. It's going to be built in there. And let's see, we also need the water. Let's place that so we are covering these 2 nodes. There we go. Now we will have all of those things like prepped to be produced. And let's see, I also needed, I need a lumber mill set up. And the reason why I'm setting all of this down at this past speed is because it makes it easier later down the line to just like run the speed and then everything is being built. Because it kind of builds using unemployed population. And so you can see we have 35 out of 35 available, so it's going to be very quickly built. And now if let's see if I go to double the aim speed, you can see this is being built, that is being built, that is being built, and this one is being built. Now that it's built, I'm going to slow down again. I'm going to show you how this works. In here, you can add workers to pick up wood. So you can see that we have a finite amount here, and same thing for stone. I can add these in, and that gives us 100 workforce and 100 workforce, which means like we have 100% efficiency in terms of like labor force here. That is also affected in here with the efficiency. So right now efficiency is 50%, which means that in this camp, this is half of what we could be making if we had 100% efficiency. So that is stuff that comes later. We literally don't have the stuff unlocked that will give us bonuses. So let's see, I'm gonna set this to give us that. And I'm also going to set out, because I want, early on, you want a lot of water. You always want a lot of water, but it's really important early on to set up a few of these so that you can see like it's not active, both of them are active. There we go. So I'm going to just put you there. Let's see, we have one with 3 over here. Boom. And we have a 2 for over here. I'm gonna place that there. Perfect. And I'm gonna let this stuff build up. And we will be back once we have all of this built up, everyone employed in all of the buildings. The wells don't have any population needs, but the other ones do. So that's what we will be waiting for. We'll be waiting for all of this to get done. All right, we're back again, and everything hasn't finished yet. We've built a few of them. We're making some water now every day. The thing that is important right now is that we are making lumber, right? And because we are making lumber, we can start researching. So if you press here on the development tree, you can see we need to research this basic construction. We already have this. We need this. Boom. And then once we have 385 community knowledge, when this pops up because of your like population and the class of citizen. Right now we only have workers. When it's at 385, we can research the shack, which is the houses. Before then, we're getting the stockpile, which is like storage, and then a soup kitchen for food, and a recipe to make food with. So that's what we're researching right now, and it's, as you can see, it's currently developing, and it's going to take 22 hours. So if I just speed time up, and you can see how it's filling up over here in the corner or on the side. And there we go. Development completed. Now we got these things. Perfect. We still can't research this, but we do have stockpile, soup kitchen, simple meal. So what I can do now is go in here. Ta-da! You see this, and I can have the stockpile, and I can also make food in those in the what's it called? In the soup kitchen. But before then, you can see all these red symbols here. It means that they're not connected to road, which affects their efficiency, removes 30 workforce. So something to do while you're waiting, like you can't really do it because you need stone too. But once all the wells are built and the stone starts building up again, you can start connecting everything with the roads, and it has to, like this is the main hall is the center of everything. The road needs to be connected to the main hall. I'm just going to change the camp name here to Camp Jack, and then if you guys would like a different name, please comment down below, and I will see if there's a fun name to put in there. For now, I'm just going to name it Camp Jack for funsies. And then I will be right back once everything is built up and we have roads connected everywhere. All right, I have gotten a message that we got into a new cycle. I'm going to explain this very quickly. This is what's unlocked as a researchable option now. So if we go into development, we can start researching that. But also, we have now unlocked this. We can now research these things, which needs... We need to start with this one so we can get access to the iron, which is needed to make tools, which we need here. We need iron and logs here, or lumber. We need iron and lumber, and we need iron and stone. So we can research this one as well once we have 1450 community knowledge. But for now we have that. I've also had to put out a soup kitchen because people were starving. I don't understand that. I don't understand why people are like, oh no, we need to eat and stuff. I gave them water, you should be happy. But either way, I am setting up the food while I'm also starting. You see I've covered this with the roads, and I've connected up the lumber mill, and I'm on my way over to connect the well as well, and then once that is done, I can show you here. I will just connect this up like so. Ta-da! And then it will, once it updates, that symbol disappears, and it's now producing 80 per day instead. So it's becoming more efficient, giving us more resources, which is great. So let's see. Yeah, I will continue a little bit here, and I'll be right back once we have roaded everything up. Getting our roads up and running has been a little bit of a tricky situation because we are also we researched this. We got the living standards, so now we have shacks. So I've had to put those out because now the people needs them. And I'm just waiting for the community knowledge to go up so that I can research this, the metalworking techniques, and then the community needs. I also want to get that up and running. But for now, this is the most important part. Let's see, we are using that. I'm actually thinking of building a second one of these. I think I will actually do that, so I'm gonna put a lumber mill out here. Let's see, I'm gonna put that... How do I want to... I'm thinking about the future as well. Let's see, I will do it like so. Then once that is built, we will be making lumber faster. And then let's also hook this up, because we're already collecting from these. So I'm going to place this here because we will need the iron as well. So I'm gonna go like this. There. And we will just let time fly by. And hopefully, you can see that now that these are built. There we go. Oh my god, I like the style, the building style and everything here. If I slow down to normal speed, this is amazing. I love this. These roads aren't properly connected. But I will build out from this road later, so it's fine. This is really nice looking. I really like this. I set up 2 soup kitchens, meaning we make, what is it now, 55 meals a day, which is more than we need. I have set the double water to double for that extra juicy morale. I'm thinking that it is overkill. You can see that we don't get that much morale, so I'm gonna set that down to regular for now because it gives me space to go up if needed later. And then I will yeah, as you can see, housing is now a thing. It's at 50% and it affects morale, so I'm getting that up so that we have some to work with. Let's see, we need this. We need to place in some workers. It's not connected to a road either. Then this is done, so I'm gonna set this. I don't really care about this. We are like, it's the recent consumption is high now is because we've built with it. So when I see this, we have 14, which means that we now should be getting 28 per day with both of them. Yep, 28 per day. It updates once every day. So once this hits 00, then this updates so it shows the actual number. Okay, let's see. They are being built. Now we just need to build some dusty roads. Let's see if I can I. How much does that cost? 22. So I'm just waiting for another tick over. Okay, one more. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Give me the stone. One more. There we go. Thank you. Perfect. And then let's get 11 stone. I'm gonna speed things up so I get the resources needed. There we go. There. One of the reasons why I always place buildings first and then build roads is so that I can perfectly plan my roads. If I have to, like that way I don't have a lot of dead space in these blocks, so to speak. And the roads in between makes it easier for me to just manage manage everything. So now that we have all of this set up, let's look at our development. We can, once we have 47 rock, we can start researching this. I'm gonna chill a little bit with that and leave it as is and just I'm gonna leave it a little bit like this, and I'm just gonna save up so that I can actually finish my road network. Because these also needs roads. You need roads, you need roads. Roads and roads needed. So that's what I'm gonna focus on. And then once we are able to, I will continue the development of things. So let's just set game speed to high. And we'll be back once I have fixed the roads. Okay, welcome back. I have now finished connecting up the roads, and just in time for a sandstorm to roll in. I have also finished up and built a stockpile. I doubled up the amount of shacks we have available to make sure that we have space for, because each can take 10. So 4 isn't enough for expansion as well. However, something that I want to do now, let's see, where are you? Where are you? My production. Am I blind? Oh yeah, I am. We need community needs. Here we go. Start research, please. That's gonna be done in 30 hours. I'm just gonna quickly skip that. Because now everything is like running. We need more mushrooms to run this properly, but we're making plenty of water. We are in positive for everything else that we need. We need better shelters. I've already built those shelters, dude. Yes, build 3 shacks. We will get it done. This is an instant success because I already have 8, so it's just gonna finish the second it like checks that. There we go. Successful. Yay. There we go. And now we have community needs, which means we can build a cemetery and we can build a tavern. And what we want is the cemetery. And I'm gonna place the cemetery. Let's see, where are we gonna place that? Let's place the cemetery over here. I'm just simply thinking about like roads and stuff like that. Because it doesn't need to be super close to anything. I'm gonna place that here. And then I will take taverns. I will have 2 of them. One of them here and one of them here. And I will connect. Give me the roads. Oh, there. And I want to have roads connected like this. Perfect. Because that means I can also place houses on this side, and they are also covered by the tavern. Meaning I can have at least like 160 population covered by 2 taverns, which is really nice. Let's see, they still have good resources, because like I said, it's finite, you gotta check stuff. And now that that is finished, let's go for the iron. And let's see, how long was that? 34 hours once again. They are in need of iron to be built, so let's rush that. So you can see we have 12 population left. It's super important. This is like, don't be afraid to cut down on some of your workforce. Like if you can see that, okay, we're actually making a lot more than we need to, then you can cut down the amount. There we go. We've developed these things, which means that we can now employ these people. We can go into this and we can build a forge. Let's place a forge down. Let's see, I'm also thinking about the power generation, because if we go into the wind layer, you can see that is literally right here. And the mining layer is over there. Let's see, where the wind layer was there. So forge, let's go for you. Oh, group of travelers. Let's go slow down a little bit. This is nice, gets us more workers. Boom. Very, very nice. Something to keep in mind is that this will also probably kick us over the limit here. This one was also struck down by lightning, so I had to rebuild this one. A merchant has arrived. Let's look, what can they trade? We don't have tools, so we can't get that from them. We also unlocked the next cycle, which we can see the needs have been this cycle has been reached, which gives us access to like mines and stuff like that. Let's see, public health. What do you want? Yeah, yeah. I'll see what we can do. Worker health above 4. They have 10 days to do that. What's a humble request? They want increased work morale above 70. And they want us to make tools. So let's set that up. You're under construction, and then let's place down a smith. And let's place you on the other side of the road here. Let's just place you like that. We're gonna need multiple of these later because they'd make different materials. But we're starting out here. And let's see. You guys have a morale. You need these. You need entertainment. Entertainment's coming up. Once this is done. So that's no problem. Then we get some of the morale. We pick iron as the recipe. We add in the workers. There we go. Meaning we can now make these. Because now our iron ore is being used to make these iron ingots. Once this is done, we will also be making the tools. And then we are a go. Let's see, what else do we have here? We do need this one. But we don't have the resources to research it yet. So let's speed up and see how well this goes. First one is being built. Let's see, second one is being built. And saving. There. The smith is being built. Perfect. Now they are built. They need power. Alright, how does that look? How does it look? How does it look? And that one uses 80 power. So we need to unlock this. We need the power grid researched so that we can place out some wind turbines. And once that is done, we will have a clear, easy to expand power grid. This is a global thing. You don't need to pull wires or anything. It will just work, as Todd Howard would say. Let's see. Getting a little bit to drink there. Gotta keep an eye on this. Because when stuff doesn't work, you can see it's not working properly. Let's see here. Let's speed up again so that they're moving forward. Now it wants us to upgrade the main hall. We are not going to do that yet. We're not going to click on this yet. What we need to check, let's see, health is at -4, which means we are not doing super well for that. We need this simple production plant so that we can get the herbal tea. Because then that herbal tea is being sold here and that increases health here. And that it really sucks because we need to get this above 40, but we really can't right now. Even if I go in here and we go to the actions and I use this like edict, it adds 20 health. We need 40. We currently don't have anywhere near. We have -4. We need to probably go that on None of this affects health, though. It only affects morale. Yeah, I don't really know how to get above 40. I don't think I've ever managed to do that. Not on this map, at least. Da-da-da. And we are... There we go. We're speeding ahead. You can see we are getting a reasonable amount of resources built up. Development complete. Windmill. And now that means we will use some of this. You can see these power nodes. There's a lot more over there though. But I want to keep it somewhat close so it doesn't take a million years to build it. So let's just make 3 of you guys. Building a future. What do you want? It says let's go for 100 people. I will decide how we expand. This specifically is because if you push too hard with population growth and you don't follow a steady curve of like increasing your food production and stuff like that, you are really not going to fare well. You're going to end up in a bad way very quickly. So let's see. Let's place you down here because I need mushrooms and I need herbs. I'm actually going to place one more out here because I need a lot of herbs. Good thing these are so cheap. There we can see now I am producing 50, 100 constant, 160. So now we have the power we need. We're making tools here. I'm hiring 5 people to work here. And currently both of these are working, no problem. I'm just waiting for these 2 to be built now. And I will develop this. Now I will upgrade my main hall. Make it happen. Boom, and now it says collect these things, so I'm just waiting for the iron ingots to build up. Once they have built up, we will very clearly, very easily, we will get like a zoom in to it. Yeah, we've developed that. Ta-da! And it will go over here. You can see how this is now being turned into a construction site. And it will rebuild itself and be a more fancy version of the like main building, main camp center. Almost built. How are you over here? Almost built. 98%, 99, 100. There we go. Let's put you guys in. So now I get more mushrooms, not available this season. And then I get herbs, which I will use to make herbal tea, which we'll be selling in our taverns, because you definitely go to the tavern for herbal tea. And let's see, where is it? Where do we got you? Where do we got you? Small work hall. We need this to make it. And there's no clear, hey, this is the direction. There's no arrows. So I'm just going to place it. I'm just going to place it like that. And let that be built once we have the iron. Let's see, how does that affect us? We have negative 20. Yeah, you're definitely going to hit 40 health. Wow, that's really nice. That's definitely something we're going to be able to do. So yeah, great. This is a quest that is, as far as I'm concerned, completely impossible to succeed with. But if I don't accept it, I get a lot of penalties. And the penalties for failing it isn't as bad as the penalties for not accepting it. There we go. let's see. If this is built as well, yes. So let's go for you and let's go for you. That way, I think we are going to be net positive in terms of mushrooms, and we will be making these a lot faster. Let's increase speed here so that we get this built. And let's see. I need 2 of those. Yeah, that's right. I need 2 of those. Objective failed. Okay. And production, small work hall. Let's place one on the other side of the street here. And then let's go and develop, once we have the tools, we will develop a hunting. And we're getting some of this now. Bring that also up to regular, meaning we will get a little bit better morale overall. We are not making enough of stuff to go higher. Right now we don't have a surplus. So that's being built. Perfect. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Thank you. And we're making herbal tea, and we will have 4 people making that. There we go. Because we got a new season, we got more morale. Our morale is really nice right now. We have an efficiency of 90%, which is really nice. Okay, yep. And that gives us an additional 20 morale, really good. End of the year, we got 15 new people. 2 people died from disease, disaster, lack of water or food. The disaster was a lightning bolt hit them in the face. Let's see, we need rules. What do you want? Let's see. Free trade. Where everything should be regulated and under control. The reason why I'm going to pick this is because we lose workforce everywhere. That's 5% less production efficiency, and I'm not going to take that. Losing hope. What is the case here? We can do better. We need a worker class morale above. I think we got that. I think above 40. So I don't think that's an issue. And let's see. Now we can pick this and develop. And that way we have developed everything here. We're not going to go into this today. We're just going to finish this up. And hopefully we have 110% efficiency. That is very nice. Working with iron. We produce 65 iron tools. You are making that, and I'm gonna place the 2 remaining population I have free in there. Let's see, we need more windmills. I'm just gonna place another 3 like this. Let it run. And that also means that for our gathering camps, let's see, which one is it? This one? Let's see. We'll just go like this, and some of them should have. None of them have meat? Oh no, they aren't unlocked yet. Oh, okay, we're still. There's 1 hour left. There we go. No, now it works. And we will. Let's look at this. We don't need that many people working on the mushrooms. I'm gonna put 1 there, and I'm gonna put 2 there. Getting us because we want the rawhide. Because they use herbs, logs, and rawhide to turn into tanned leather, which we need for clothes and stuff later. So that is something that I'm very happy that we have got up and running. And once this as well is done, this episode is done for today. So we're just gonna speed through here. The reason why I'm playing up here is like I have gone through these a few times. I would recommend to play only here. Try to not pause and just play here and maybe here. And really like soak in how everything develops. That way you get a feel for it in a way that you won't if you play on too high speeds. So fast isn't always better. Definitely not. I mentioned it in my Satisfactory video as well, that I'm not going to rush ahead. I'm going to lay down a nice solid foundation. And for now, I think we have exactly that. We are really gathering up a good amount of water for now, and I can develop more of that. We have a lot more spaces where there are water we can get. And hopefully we will have no problem in the coming episodes. Now, if you really liked this episode, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all the nice stuff. If you want to hang out, you can join my Discord, links in the description, and we will see each other in the next episode. Bye!